I hope you're ready.
This is Unbridled Thoughts.
We want to hear what you have to say.
Welcome back to Unbridled Thoughts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ren, and you better grab the mane because there's no reins in Unbridled Thoughts.
Hey, it feels like it's been like 10 years since we've recorded.
It has been. You don't remember?
It's been 10 years. And it's been like 10 million years since we've seen my friend Leif.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
But you're here now.
I am.
You are here now. So you just got a facial from the one and only Renegade.
Yes. It was so good.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it.
Took my breath away.
Aww.
Yeah, I got off the table. I'm like, oh my God. My heart rate was so low. Yeah.
I'm so glad
CPR, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
wing
good.
it.
She'll revive you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
or
revive
pour
you.
some water on you, one or the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stand
something.
around.
Yeah.
Do a little like flash dance ice bath
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the end.
Or just yell, there's a cute guy outside.
Yeah.
I'll get up real fast.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it, though. You definitely deserved it.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're in our industry, too. You're in body work, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do a lot of body work and, giving back, and so it's nice to receive. I can't wait to get y'all on my tables.
I know. We need to all take care of each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ren and I are kind of trying to get there.
Yes.
And we get really good. We'll get in a rhythm, and then we're like, 6 months go by, and we're like, we need to get it back on each other's table.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like that business owner thing. You're like, oh, no, I neglected myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Here we are. Again.
I'll get it
Yes.
again when the time comes around.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about the Healthy Hustle, which we started last year.
Speaking of neglecting yourself, if you are a wellness practitioner or wellness business owner, this is for you.
Yes. Well, and just kind of everybody, because we are going to have an open house come August 1st, and we're going to be doing the Healthy Hustle bingo card again. So it'll give you an opportunity to grab a bingo card and go to these businesses that are participating, get your stamp. We're going to have shirts this time
Yes.
for the first 100 people. And we're going to have our grand prizes again for everybody who turns in a bingo card. We are doing it different this time. Only 5 stamps anywhere on the card enters you for the drawing. Of course, the one with the most stamps will get the grand prize.
The big mama
It was
breast.
good last year.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
good
all I'm
last year.
saying.
Yeah, it was good last year.
So I'm excited for this year.
And this year's even more exciting because we have the City of Warner Robins mayor. Kind of, she's helping us in some ways. You know, they're donating the complex, the sports complex. So we're going to be there having an open house. We're going to have some other vendors. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have live music. We're going to have some entertainment. We have, fun things planned.
And it's on a Saturday from 4 to 7. So you can come, have a girls' night, take the family,
Yep.
whatever you'd like, and come and just hang out with us, get to know the wellness businesses in our area, and you could get your card stamped that night, or just support these businesses during the month of August and get a stamp. And why not reward yourself for treating yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah. And last year, I feel like being the first year was a lot of living and learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of learning. We definitely kind of, it was just friends getting together, and at first it was only like people that we already had relationships with other wellness businesses, because we are people that do like to support other people, especially in our community. So last year it was just like, okay, these are the people that we know, and they were, pretty much everybody was on board with it, which was exciting. This year there's a little bit more strategy because we learned some things, and so especially on like the organizational part, we're doing an open house. We're also helping all the participating businesses come up with their promotions, because that was one of the hardest things for people to do. And we know that in wellness, it's hard to be like, oh yeah, this is what this should cost, because we're wellness practitioners. We're good at our craft, and we don't want to have to focus on the financial part. So this is a really good opportunity.
We didn't get into this to do math.
We didn't do this for math.
We work at knots, not problems.
Right. Yeah. Stress.
Well, we do work out some problems sometimes.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some soundboarding going on.
Yeah,
Sure,
of course.
for sure.
But not math problems.
Yes.
Right. So this really is a good opportunity to get those small businesses a little bit of development on that part too, because we're not going to be like, this is what you need to have in order to participate, but we're going to give you best practices, things that we've learned throughout doing this, and you know, how to convert leads and followers to real paying clients.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are a little bit putting out some rules this time because last time we were just kind of like, everybody join, and it was just like a free-for-all, and I don't feel like it was backed by some of the people who were participating as well. So this time we're like, no, we want social media. You are having to pay, so it's taking it serious, but that pay is going to go back into our open house and the events and the entertainment and the things that we have going on for that.
Right.
So
We're going to see how this goes too, and we've got some really cool ideas for next year. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited. If you are in the wellness industry and this is something you want to be a part of,
Yep.
just know you are growing with us.
Right.
Bigger and better.
Absolutely.
I
We
can't
are
wait.
all growing.
I cannot wait.
And you don't have to go through the growing pains alone.
No.
Like,
Absolutely.
we've all been there, and there's nothing really like geared for us, like as wellness business owners. Like you've got the chamber, which is really good at what they do. You've got like Newtown Macon, which is also good at what they do, but there's nothing that's wellness focused because our industry is very specific, and we have to go about things a certain way. So.
Well, I mean, I feel like, to be fair, I feel like a lot of people really didn't, like our parents, they weren't going to the gym or thinking about vitamins or thinking about healthy eating. Now, fortunately for me, I had parents who were really aware of like nutrition and vitamins and minerals, and like, you know, I wasn't allowed to eat any kind of red dye or anything like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were just like so aware of all that stuff. But a lot of other people weren't. I mean, it wasn't anything for their kid to drink Kool-Aid or, you know what I mean?
I
Or
drink Coke.
Crystal Light or Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Cola.
You want a sponsor? You want
Dr. Pepper.
Now you're
You
speaking
want
my
a
love
sponsor?
language. I know, you put that thing on social media with the Dr. Thunder, and I was like, my man.
My man, my baby, my baby. Girl, I have to have a Dr. Pepper.
Just saying, you want to sponsor an episode, you know?
Hey, come on.
You could use us, right, Coca-Cola?
Yeah, or
You
Dr.
could-
Pepper.
Yeah, or Dr. Pepper.
Or
You
Dr.
could use
Thunder.
us.
Just not the Pepsi version. Okay.
We have standards.
There's standards. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Pepsi version of what? Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper? Mr.
Exactly.
Pibb?
No, they have certain, like, Pepsi produces. Okay, maybe this is a conspiracy that I saw on the
Ooh.
internet.
Oh, I'm
Let's
down for
go.
conspiracy.
Let's
do
go
it.
down a
Let's
rabbit
do it.
Grab my
hole.
full hat. Let me grab my full
Let's
hat.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out now. Okay, so apparently there is, like, Pepsi produces Dr. Pepper,
Okay.
but they're in different bottles. So have you ever noticed that, like, you were at a vending machine and, like, the top of the bottle looks different?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's not just me being over observant.
Yes.
Cool. Those are different, apparently.
Okay, you bring up a really interesting point because I'm telling you, I thought I was losing my mind because I thought Pepsi produced Dr. Pepper. And then I went through this like rabbit hole and I started trying to search it, and it was like, no, Dr. Pepper's its independent
Right.
company.
No.
But I was like hella confused.
Yeah.
When did this like
So
I don't
who's
know.
making the Dr. Pepper?
we don't know.
That's the mystery.
Oh, is it like a Halloween 3 situation? Like we
Yeah.
don't know where the factory is or anything?
Da-na-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Insert that sound.
Talk to our editor.
We cannot, if we give him an inch with the sound, he'll take 500 miles.
He will.
Yeah, he will.
It's not hooked up to it.
Darn it.
Yeah. Boys like their toys. What are you going to do?
Yeah. So I have to be the bad guy. Somebody has to be the mom. It has to be me, I guess.
But yes, unlike the mystery of Dr. Pepper, your support will not be a mystery
Yes.
if you join the Healthy Hustle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is the year of the horse. So that is kind of like our going, like the theme that we're doing, right?
The fire
Yeah.
horse, yeah.
Fire horse.
It's a great year to jump on board with
Yes.
being healthy, okay? And being healthy is more than just eating right and exercise and stuff like that. It's taking care of your mental well-being. It's taking care of, relaxation, getting good sleep. I mean, it's so much,
Yeah,
more.
for sure.
And taking care of yourself, self-care like you did today.
I did, and it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I have some cool friends.
I know.
Oh, you're so cool too.
We have cool friends too.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, let me brush out my mullet.
I did. I know this mullet thing is like kind of throwing me off.
It's the Fight Club haircut. It's
Do
coming
you
through.
like it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love a good mullet, but for some reason on you,
You're too sexy for Sarah.
That's right.
that's right.
Now she's
That is
con-
right.
Her feelings
That
are
is-
very confused
right.
now.
Yeah, my feeling. I don't want to get anything twisted here, okay?
Hey. Yeah.
I love me some sexy Leif, but yeah, not like that.
Not like that. And ditto. You know,
Yeah,
it's not like,
yes. We are
ooh.
very supportive of each other
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Always have
I
been.
just couldn't
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
It's
with
just,
you.
it's like a different, like, personality for you. And I don't know if it's your personality, but I dig it. I do dig it.
Okay.
Okay.
Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in the trailer park.
Yeah.
That's what I want this to scream.
Yeah. But you don't have that in you anymore. So you got to, it's like you got to pick a style. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm experimenting.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
I'm here for it. Yeah. I'm here
I
for
want to
it.
grow out a flow. You know, those
Yeah.
sexy baseball players.
Yeah.
And you could take the boy out of the trailer park.
But you cannot take the trailer park
Out of the boy.
out of the boy.
Yeah. Yeah. What happens if you were never in a trailer and then now you are in a trailer?
You're a trailer park.
When I leave the trailer, I won't be able to leave it, huh? It'll be like part of me now.
It's part of you forever. They're going forward. There's just
I
stuff
love
that you
it.
do in a trailer, like when a tornado comes, right? There's stuff that you do in a trailer that you don't do in a normal.
Yeah, like you get out of the trailer
Yeah.
completely.
You're in a ditch getting rained on. Oh no! The tornado has hit a house and now there's poop landing on you in the ditch.
I feel like this analogy went way too deep for me to catch up with, but I'm totally here for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an analogy if it's real life, right? Like
Sure.
if it actually happened.
That's true. Oh no, did it happen to you really?
Girl,
Oh
we
no.
grew up on John Paul Road.
Yeah?
over in Joliet, and the tornadoes would come, and yeah, it was bad.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
so crazy.
It's funny.
No, it is not.
It's funny when I look back on it. I'm like, oh my god, I lived a life.
You're a
Yeah.
survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am.
We've had you on, but we talked about your life, but I guess we didn't talk about your life. Yeah.
Oh no, we
Yeah.
can't do that in this episode.
No, it's about me today. It's my
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it
I'm in the hot
is.
seat. Ugh.
Her
It's when the
turn.
interviewer becomes the interviewee.
Yes, ma'am.
Makes me nervous.
And boy, do.
Makes me clench
Are
my
we
little
gonna-
butthole a little bit.
Oh, jeez. I'm doing it now.
Oh.
in
All right.
together.
So, I celebrated my 46th birthday. Here we are
Birthday, Sarah.
on Friday. I was so excited for this birthday to come up for like a whole 6 years because I was like, your birthday falls on a Friday.
Period.
You get the whole weekend of celebration.
It's over.
And what did I do? Painted a house
You're pouring
With-
back into yourself
with
on
a
your
paintbrush.
Oh, you used a paintbrush? I thought you used a sprayer.
No, my sprayer, I couldn't get my sprayer to work. And by the time I got it all set up, and my little mobile home has vinyl.
Yeah.
And I learned the hard way, you can't roll vinyl.
Mm-mm.
You have to either spray it or,
Lay it.
yeah. So there I was, the entire front house. I painted by hand.
Wow, it looked good. You sent me a picture. I thought you sprayed that thing. Dang.
No.
That turned out so
Works
good.
hard.
I worked hard.
Yeah.
Yep. I have the sunburn to prove it.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah. Uh-huh. I love it.
Hell yeah.
We're just doing the whole thing here.
You're raw dogging the world right now.
Have you seen that whole thing? Like, when did raw dog change?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We talked about it a few episodes ago, I think.
I don't
It
think
came
we did,
up.
did we?
Yeah, because raw dog meant one thing, and now it means like
I think you and I
roughing it.
talked about it, like, personally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it used to be like, unprotected sex.
Yeah,
And now
it's like roughing it.
now
like,
it's like
Yeah.
you don't have your cell phone.
yeah,
I don't have my glasses, so I can't see.
yeah.
Like, out here with no shoes on a rock road.
Just raw dogging it.
Raw dogging it.
That is not raw dogging it. You know what that is? That is becoming one with the earth again. That is grounding.
So would not taking your medication and raw dogging the world without medication.
I don't take any medication, so I guess I just raw dog my way through life.
I'm off of mine.
How are you feeling?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said yeah at the same time.
Yeah. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good on you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're
had a
doing
good
good.
part to do with that.
Hey, I'm assuming that's how the mullet came in. Like, went off the meds. You're like, I need a mullet.
Are you saying that I'm unhinged right now?
No, but it's a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the change.
It's like a Braveheart moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going off my medication. I'm going to switch up my look a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit hard, a little badass.
I'm gonna drink Fireball at 7 a.m.
I'm going to start with some Fireball.
Down the chamber.
Yeah.
Little
all right.
wake and whiskey.
Oh, I don't wake and do that. Oh my god. No. I get off at 7 o'clock in the morning. So,
That's right. Yes.
like I'm a business owner, but I also have a full-time job.
Yeah. Well, that's usually how all of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so back to you.
Back to me. Yeah. So I spent my weekend, my birthday weekend, working really hard on my house. But you know what, guys? I love that stuff so much. I started thinking about it way back in the day. That was the old Sarah. You know what I mean? Living out in the country, no friends around because there was nobody around. Just me, my dogs, my horse, and just making up games to play. So now I make up like let's DIY games. But I almost slipped to my death last week on my broken mobile home stairs. So I decided it is time to fix these stairs. And went and got all the stuff for it. And a good friend of mine was like, I have a guy who might charge you like next to nothing to build this thing, especially since you have all of the supplies. I've been laughing, so now I'm all phlegmy, laughing with you guys.
You're welcome.
So I called him up, and he came and looked, and he was like, yeah, I'll do that for $1,100. I was like,
Nice.
sold,
Yeah.
sold, sold.
Especially
hear
with
yet?
how expensive lumber is. Oh my god.
Yeah. And Lowe's hooked me up with a discount. So, I mean,
That's
yeah, that
awesome.
was like $300 like off my wood.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So,
Thank you, Lowe's.
thank you, Lowe's.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get Lowe's to sponsor me because
Yeah?
I tagged them in a post and they literally liked my post.
Yeah.
Period.
And she is like a Lowe's girly. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what we all got her for her birthdays. We all got her Lowe's gift cards.
Because I'm constantly there.
Yeah, that's her happy place.
Between like wood and plants and, you know, some kind of DIY project on that trailer I have.
You're always doing something.
Yeah,
You
I
always
am.
got a project, and I love it because you're like, we're just at dinner one day, and you're like, yeah,
I built
just
stairs.
Built stairs.
I'm
Yeah.
building a fence.
I
built
put
a
my
chicken
cabinets
coop.
down, and you know they're back up now. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I put up new cabinets.
Right. Like, so cool.
I installed countertops. Didn't think that was something I was ever going to put on my life bingo card, but here I am.
Right. Give her the right tools.
I'm unstoppable.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we all are here, though, in this room. That's why we're all successful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
Yeah. Look at the baby.
I know.
I love animals.
I know. This was last year's birthday present.
For real.
For real,
You
yeah.
only had her for a year.
Yeah,
She's only a year old.
she's only a
Yeah,
year
she just had a birthday
old.
too.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Her birthday
baby.
was in March, but her gotcha day was just happened.
Oh, look at those beautiful eyes. You did a great job at raising the baby.
Oh, I birthed her. You know.
Yeah. You know, and she probably wants to get back up there sometimes.
No, she has no interest. Yeah,
My dogs are like,
yeah,
I did not.
yeah.
Whoa,
Calm down.
calm down.
Now, Havani, my little Havana, my little poodle, which you've met my poodle too, haven't you? No, you've seen it though.
I think so.
Seen her, yeah. Yeah, she is all over me now. She's turned into such a little. The poodles, they are so cuddly.
They
and,
will
like,
crawl inside of you if you let them. Like
Yeah.
they really
Yes.
want to.
Yeah,
Like right here, he'll
Yeah.
start going.
yeah,
And then go.
yeah.
And then, like, I'll hug him, and then he starts growling at me. And I'm like, okay.
What do you want here?
No, that's how she is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when it comes bedtime and you go to like pet her, you're like, she's like,
Yeah.
why are you touching me?
Yeah, I think I need to.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, I need to get them.
Yeah, you do.
Winston, he's never. I don't know why. The smaller ones, the bigger ones are like different. I don't know why. Because Winston doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Like my big boy, he does not.
No, the smaller ones think like my little Havani thinks she's a guard dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be if she hears a noise, she's the first to want to run out there.
With the shrillest bark.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Yeah, stop.
I love you, but if you don't stop, I'm gonna put a muzzle on you.
Exactly. Stella, my 130-pound dog, thinks she's a lap dog, so she tries to get in your lap. And then my little 10-pound dog, my lightest one, is like, I'm a guard dog. Why are you trying to cuddle with me? Yeah, I got business to handle.
So I just have a basset hound, and like we'll come home, and she's like, "Oh, you were gone. Oh, I missed you so much. Is your food?" Like that's literally it.
Yeah.
I love them.
I know, I do too. I love being a pet mama, and that's why I have 4.
Yeah.
I had 3, and I loved him, but I'm glad that he's, I have 2 now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
2 feels manageable, I think, in your little apartment, huh?
what was that? I had 3 in there before.
That's crazy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was manic.
Yeah. Yeah. I need another dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need another
I
dog.
want something to care for.
Yeah, I need a baby.
Here's a baby.
Yeah, I got a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I am.
What's wrong with us?
I'm not even manic. That's just me.
Uh.
I'm so tempted. Like, oh, there's this dog that needs rehomed. And I'm like,
Yikes.
you have 4, Sarah. You have 4.
And I share them. I'll share the post, but I can't.
I can't anymore.
So what else fun did you do?
Nothing really. We went to dinner. We went to Ophelia's and did our thing. And that was about all I did all weekend long. It was good though.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday, I just got to the point where I could not paint anymore and I had to crawl into my bed.
There's something about going to sleep after like doing something vigorous like that.
Or being out in the sun all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just like pass out. That's like the best sleep.
Yeah,
I was
that's
at the
pretty
lake
much what I did.
yesterday,
Oh, you were?
And
Tobo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when I got back home,
Yeah.
I took a nice little nap. It was bad. It was great. Like I love sweating, and then being able to sleep at all.
I know, seriously. You must have been off, huh?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
off until Thursday, so I was off for 6 days.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
my once a month that it happens like that. So
That's awesome.
That's so
otherwise
neat.
it's 4.
Yeah.
And really it's just 2 because it's nights.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of blend in together, huh?
girl, I don't know what day it is most days.
I know.
That's why sometimes, like, I will disappear off the planet.
You do.
Um,
We're like, is Leif still alive? Like,
Yeah.
should we put a wellness check on him?
yeah, I'm alive.
Then I'll see a post, so I'm like, yeah, he's still good. We're
Yeah.
still rolling here.
Yeah. If you don't see a post for a couple of days, okay, so don't do what my old friend did whenever I was really depressed.
You know, now I'm gonna be
came-
fixated on it, and I'll probably do it.
She literally she came to my house because I didn't show up for work, and didn't even ask my boss if I had called out or nothing. Just assumed that I was dead in my apartment, and I had called out because I was sick. And she came up in there. I was like, "Who's in my house?" My phone was on Do Not Disturb.
I feel like that's like a good boss and a bad boss at the same
I
time.
know. Well, they were never really good, but
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
I don't even know how. Like, how do you get started in talking about your life story?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine
No,
or
mine. That's what
yours?
this night is supposed to be about, and I just don't even know how to start it.
Right.
How do you start it?
I guess from the beginning.
Yeah. Tell
That's
us who
a
your
very
parents
good
are.
place to start.
Tell us who your parents are.
Well, my mom, Miss Vicky. Should I drop names? People are gonna know who my parents are, right? So it shouldn't matter. It's not like privacy is like a thing here, right? Y'all know who my parents are.
Yeah, they can.
Except for my dad. Nobody will know. And if he hears this one, he probably won't talk to me for like 2 years, but that's okay. Here we go.
Jinkies.
My parents were never married, so I am a bastard.
The enunciation
Oh
on
my
that
God.
was so hardcore.
I'm scared.
Dijon Bastard.
Bastard.
Oh no.
Which is crazy because my favorite cuss word when I was little, I didn't even know what that meant. But my favorite cuss word was like, I'd tell my sisters, I'd be like, little bastards. Really, the whole time I was a little bastard. I didn't even know it. My mom was a singer. Leif can't even like.
We're not laughing at you. We're just like,
We're laughing with you.
we're laughing with you.
Because you're laughing.
He's like, cause you're laughing. Poor Leif, are you okay? Do you need a minute? Can I get you some water?
No, honey, continue with your story. I want to know more about the bastard child.
Definitely getting cut for a clip.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, we're back. So my mom was a single mom. She had twin sisters that were 9 years older than me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't stop.
They did not stop, man. So she kind of had her hands full with that. My dad, like, really fought for me, which I think is, like, awesome, because I don't think a lot of dads would have. So shout out Gregory Price. Thank you for fighting for me. And I did get to have him in my life until I was about, like, 12. Then he was like, deuces.
Damn it.
I fought for you, but I'm out of here now. But he was an amazing dad. It was fun, like going to his house, like, you know what I mean? It was just me and him, and we just did fun things, and he kind of treated me like a little adult, you know what I mean? So I was definitely a daddy's girl until he married my wicked stepmom, which my grandma didn't even like. That should have told you something, because my grandma loves everybody, okay? My grandma loves everybody. She did not like her.
Yeah.
So then he moved away, and what? What are these signs for? What are these looks for? What is happening?
You
I
keep
feel
talking.
so
No,
self-conscious.
keep talking. I'll be right. No, it's not you. You keep talking. I'll be right back. Y'all keep going.
What happened?
Nothing.
She's coopering. Because you got her, the joke, she was laughing so hard it made her eyes like Alice Cooper. So
And
we call
then
it
she
coopering.
wiped it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh
I was trying to get her attention. I'm like, "You're coopering."
We should have left that in.
I know.
Why? No, just get back in here with your Cooper
I'm
eyes.
coming. Hold on. I'm getting a tissue.
No, with your Cooper eyes.
I got
Let's do
emotional.
this.
Don't worry, she still might, so we can hear, don't flush the toilet.
I don't know if she heard that.
Have a naked gun moment here.
We'll move your mic up.
What the heck is happening in my life right now? This is like going to be the biggest hodgepodge hot mess express episode, but here we are. We're here for it.
Right.
Ren, remember you're mic'd up.
Okay.
I've just been ditched by everybody.
I'm off camera, so I don't even count.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. No, you were telling a story, and I started laughing so hard, and then my eyes my eyes were watering from laughing.
It was the bastard part, huh?
It was the
bastard child.
Bastard.
That.
Clutch my pearls.
I don't have any.
Where are my pearls to clutch? He's like clutching mine. Clutch your pearls. Oh my goodness. And my stepdad, okay, we're really
Thanks.
working the makeup crews coming in the middle of the episode here.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So my stepdad came in early on. He has been an amazing dad. We were living in the old Mojave Desert and have great memories there of like crunching on the rolled up dirt, after a rainstorm. Yeah. That's my
felt good
favorite
under
part.
your
It
toes.
does, doesn't it?
Wait, are you walking on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because visually I saw you eating it, and I was loaded with questions after that. But then once you explained it, it made more sense.
Leif jumped right in there and understood immediately.
I know.
I thought the same thing.
You know what? They didn't spend enough time outside.
They
were
did
in
not
ditches.
ground themselves.
we
enough
were
as
we were
children.
outside. We
They
just
were-
were.
We're eating dirt.
They were not in the ditches during the tornadoes.
They were not in the ditches getting poop flung at them
Put on.
in a tornado.
And a tornado. So early on, my stepdad moved us to Tehachapi, and we had like property and a house and like farm animals, and I just turned into. This is so hard with you here. Maybe we should have had you here. Your reactions.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
This is how it's like though with every time we're together.
Yeah, we do have a blast every time.
Yeah, like we can't even breathe. We got an ab workout just from our laughing.
Okay, continue.
I don't know why that was worse. Now I got like serious sleep over here.
Let me turn on my corporate.
All right. Tell me about your childhood, you little bastard. I think this whole episode is like a scratch. I don't even know if we can put it out.
Yep, yes we can.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
What
okay.
feelings does that bring up for you?
I really did struggle. I think I struggle being a middle child because I'm a middle child. You know what I mean? So I had to be like the perfection You know what I mean? Like I had wild twin sisters and then a wild baby brother. And so then it was just like, I mean, I remember one time in the heat of anger, I like kind of said something to my mom. I don't even think I was like sassing her necessarily. I just think I was asking something from her when she was already stressed out with like the other siblings, you know? And she looked at me and she's like, don't even start. I have wild twins and a wild little one. I cannot even handle anything from you right now. So it was just like,
How old were you then?
I was little. I mean, it must have been about like 7 or 8. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of pressure for someone who's 7
Yeah.
or 8.
So you learn real young to be like perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't create too much of a bubble, you know. And I don't put any blame for my parents at all, but that I do think like I think that's what got me into like my marriage, you know? Like it felt comfortable because he was controlling, my mom was controlling, you know what I mean? He demanded perfection, my mom demanded perfection. So it was just like I felt like that's how I was supposed to be.
That
Like
was
I
your
couldn't
normal environment.
I couldn't be trusted in the world. I had to be controlled, you know what I mean? And I had to be perfect all the time, you know, present perfect. So, but I didn't have a bad childhood. I grew up, had a horse. I rode my horse like every day. Well, my mom's horse, but I rode her a lot more than my mom ever did, so felt like my horse. And, you know, I made friends with the lizards, which made me think of you and your lizard. Your-
You can't say that with no context.
Your lizard.
You can't do that with no context.
There are people just listening, not watching.
What is that, like a meme?
Yeah, it was, what was it? It was a trailer for one of the Pixar movies.
Yeah.
And it was like a
And
little
you were like
lizard.
obsessed about it.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah. And you loved it so much, and we
yeah.
ended up finding you a keychain
Uh-huh.
with
Yeah.
the lizard button.
Yeah, lizard.
Yeah. You're friends with the lizards too.
The thing, I'm only having this reaction because I also have another story about lizards. That
Okay, I want to hear it.
it's about lot lizards. I think we've talked about it before.
Maybe we don't want to hear it.
Yeah. We actually might have talked about it on the one episode.
The last one?
Yeah, but yeah.
Have you ever been a lot lizard?
No.
You a lizard lover?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. We have the best lizard lover conversations.
I'm so confused.
He's like, what is even happening right now?
What is going on? Yeah.
Anyways, I was thinking about like being yesterday when I was like all weekend long when I was like working on my house. I was like, man, this just feels like I'm back in my roots. You know what I mean? Like I got my land and I'm building. I used to always like dig, make forts, build tree houses. You know what I mean? So I just have power tools now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, before it was just the old hammer and nails.
Now you have something.
Ring, ring. Yeah, I'm like,
The power.
I've got the power.
Yeah.
Who's got the power?
You do.
I got the power.
Sarah's got the power.
I got the power. So, yeah, my dad moved away at 12. Then it was just like I got in the habit of only seeing him like every 2 to 3 years or something like that. You know what I mean? Like somehow we would reconnect.
And you were so close before that.
Very close before that. Yeah, he was like my hero, like my just favorite person to be around. My mom, I had a great mom, but you know, she was like chasing after other kids. She had a new husband, you know, so she was like doing that whole thing. And both my mom and my stepdad, my mom worked, you know, in the grocery store business, and then my stepdad worked at the post office. So they had like crazy hours. I can't even imagine like raising kids, you know, and going into work at like 2 or 3 in the morning and like having to go to bed at like 7 o'clock at night, you know what I mean? And is the clearing of the throat like really annoying?
No.
But
feel
you
so
are,
bad.
there is a shocker there.
Yeah,
You're speaking your
I know.
truth,
Whenever I
so-
start talking about my childhood, I'm like, it goes back to the perfection. No, it's just like all the laughing and everything like that. I get like phlegmy, and then talking about your childhood is like,
Right.
it's not easy.
It's not.
Why is it not easy? We should be able. Let's normalize just being able to like talk about.
I don't even think it's a social thing. Like, I think it's just really like your body protecting itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so
Yeah.
hard. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
where it all starts. It's where you're unintentionally program yourself on how you're going to interact with your future relationships.
Right. Yeah. It's true. Very true. So, so my mom was just like busy, chasing after kids and working odd hours and, trying to like live, But then she started getting into the farm thing. So she got like really involved with like her goats. She'd be like out all night, like playing with the goats, you know what I mean? And so then, that it was just like her little thing, which I was happy for. But, sometimes you just never really felt like you had your mom around, you know what I mean?
Right.
She always felt like she had a distraction. But I started my marriage out like that with my kids. Like, I tried to be more involved with my kids, but I did find myself getting busy, you know what I mean, and kind of avoiding life like that. Like, we've kind of had those conversations too, where you're like, I shouldn't have dogs or animals because I'm never home. I'm just off being busy. And it really does, like, recent after my breakdown, it really did like hit me. It's like our way of like not facing life, like not healing from our trauma, you know what I mean? And so I don't feel like our parents took the time to like really heal from their trauma. They're still like trauma filled, you know what I mean? And we're all out here trying to like no longer raw dog it through life.
That's right. We're open to therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're open to opening up to each other to talk about these things.
Yeah, like talking about things that happened to you and talking about like, you know what I mean? So it's just, it's different. It's a different culture now, you know what I mean? And that is like, especially since my divorce, like I really, 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 really wanted to like put that out there, you know what I mean? That like, no, let's just have fun in life. Like, let's get past all this trauma and like move through things and figure out who we are and what we really want. You know what I mean? So, I had a involuntary sexual experience when I was 16 that took my virginity, and I had like kind of prided myself on my virginity before that, you know what I mean? Like I had lots of boyfriends. I have always been a fan of boys.
Period.
Always. Okay? I have always loved the boys.
Doesn't mean you want to do that stuff with them.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I had lots of boyfriends, but I was like, nope, I knew there was just one guy for me. You know, I wanted to be married to one man my whole life. But I wanted to flirt with all of them on the way to get there. Oh yeah, Jesus is definitely, there's no man like Jesus in my life. Which, at 7, going back to Jesus, I do feel like I was called by God early in life because I didn't grow up in like a religious household. We didn't talk about those things. And like at 4, I started asking questions about, you know, who's God, who's Satan, you know, what's Jesus, what's hell, what's heaven, what's the Bible, you know, what's church. And my parents really couldn't answer those questions. So my dad, still being around in my life, took me to like cousins of like to the 3rd or 4th degree. And they were Jehovah's Witnesses, and I started studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses. And that got my mom studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses, which it's really easy to get down into that when you don't have any other like biblical training, because they have a certain way of making everything kind of sound accurate, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I got baptized at 12 as a Jehovah's Witness. And
Right on.
I know, yeah. At Dodger Stadium, out there on the field. I got to be in Dodger Stadium dressing room where the boys hang out. That's where we got to change into our clothes and everything. It's a pretty cool experience
Yeah.
when you think about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I don't know what that is.
The baseball team, Dodgers.
Oh. Okay.
I love you so much.
That's baseball, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Legitimately, there's no hidden terms with that. That is the baseball team.
Okay.
They try to get the ball in and then they win.
Yeah.
Where are they trying to get the ball?
In the net, they, you know.
No, that's basketball.
The ones with the big butts.
Now, my family, they bleed Dodger blue. Okay, that's like their whole thing was Dodgers. They love the Dodgers.
Okay.
And that is where I did get baptized as Jehovah's Witness.
Yes, baseball
On
players
the
do have the
field.
cake booty.
Out on the field, yep,
Wow.
yep. And I got to
In
go
like a container?
in a pool, like a little, like,
A
yeah, like
pop-up pool?
like a pop-up pool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually like an above ground pool.
Yeah.
Like when I think about it, you had to crawl into it.
You can put
Like,
a whole
wade-
one out there in a couple.
Yeah, there was a few. I think there was like 3 or 4.
Mass
Yeah.
baptism.
Yeah, baptism. They're just like popping them, popping them, popping them, popping them.
Calling him to Jesus.
I struggled though after I became after I got baptized. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like the good, perfect Jehovah's Witness. And they never wanted to give me titles, like the title of being a pioneer, going door to door, and all that. And I was doing all those.
Pioneer? Is that what they called
Yes, yeah, baby.
y'all? Wow.
I was trying so hard to be a pioneer, and they would not let me be one.
Door-to-door sales?
Yes, Jehovah's Witness, door-to-door salesman.
Wow.
I was putting in the hours. It was like 40 to 60 hours. You were supposed to be out there, like,
And you got paid nothing?
got paid nothing, baby.
Did they say why?
Servitude.
They always had their excuse, like they would say, well, you don't have a car because I was 12.
Yeah.
Okay. But then,
Wait a minute.
But then they would let my friend, who was like the same age as me, become a pioneer.
What?
Yeah, so I just felt very, and they were always
She
like,
had access to a car in ways you didn't.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess that was the truth.
I mean, somehow.
Somehow
I don't
she was
know.
getting it done.
Yeah.
Somehow she was getting it done.
She's like, this is for Jesus. She just
Look,
popped that
you-
thing in reverse and drove off.
Look. She got that fake ID. You know?
She was watching that tower.
Yeah.
Because like, where can you? What kind of radius can you really do
Yeah.
outside of?
But
your
I was out there
home?
doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were.
I was finding rides.
Yeah.
I was out there thumbing it and, getting
Thumbing it.
rides and just I was not thumbing it. But that sounded fun, didn't it?
12-year-old Sarah on the street.
Could you see me all dressed up in my little church clothes, but I'm
Yeah.
like hiking my leg up.
Where's the little violin at when you need it?
She's got baptized at Dodger Stadium. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And now she's on her mission trip to be
Yes.
a pioneer.
Yes, she is.
I'm sorry.
No, I love this. No, I freaking love this commentary. This is freaking amazing.
I just love that was your childhood. Because,
Yeah.
like, we have similar ones. and
Yeah, we
it's
do.
so funny to hear yours, though, because
It's
yours
different,
is-
huh? Like when you've talked about yours, it
yours
was
is
kind
a
of
little
like
bit more intense, though. A little bit more labor-ridden. Like, they had them children working for the Lord.
I guess you can say that, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I definitely I cleaned the house for my parents, that was like a big thing too. So yeah, it was definitely labor ridden, that's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, but and they always called me boy crazy. And that used to hurt my feelings so much. And now I own that shit. I was like, you know what? Hell yeah, I'm proud to be boy crazy.
I love boys.
I love boys. I still love boys.
Because, like, part of religion is, like, criminalizing any
Sexuality,
type of
yeah.
sexual activity.
And I feel like things that are feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because feminine, I mean, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story for a different day.
But,
Yeah.
I love that you can experience, like, the good parts of, like, God and Jesus and, like,
Yeah. But I mean,
also have your own views and stuff.
so then when I had the situation happen with my virginity, I lied originally and said I had sex with a friend. Just because I had like lost a lot of weight and I was like under a lot of like stressful turmoil. So one of my very best male friends was like, dude, you need it. My guy friend, he was like, you need to, like, I don't care if you say we had sex, like, you need to go to your mom. You know what I mean? So I told my mom a lie first, and they reproved me as a Jehovah's Witness, you know, and then I'm not going to go into the details about that, but that was very treacherous between me and my mom because I was no longer perfect. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I remember the night I actually told her the truth about what had happened. And, you know, she felt bad, and then she felt like there was nothing she can do because it was like a family member. And I mean, it was just like it wasn't even like a family member. It was like a step family member. So that even puts in a different, you know what I mean? So she brings the old elders of the congregation out, and they were talking, and it was like super sad to me because the one that I like respected was like I loved and adored him. I thought he was just such a good guy, you know what I mean? Was the one who was like, I think you're lying because you don't want to be in trouble. And I was like 16 years old, and I was sitting there and I was like, I don't really care what you guys think. Like, this is between me and God. Like, God knows the truth. And I don't really care how you feel. You know what I mean? I don't need my forgiveness. He's like, you just don't want to be in trouble. I'm like, I'm not in trouble with you guys. You know what I mean? So from that moment on, I like totally, completely quit being a Jehovah's Witness. I kind of turned my back on God because at the time I was like, oh, what do you do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of feel like, God, why would you let this happen to me? You know what I mean? Like, why did I have to endure all that? So, kind of went through my wild phase. Then I was a little hoe.
Nothing wrong with it. We don't hoe shame in 2026.
We do not hoe shame in 2026. So, slept with some guys, and I got with my ex, and we actually were kind of like dating. And I felt like out of all the guys that were around me, I felt like he was like Christian and conservative, and like they went to like college, you know, like good family. Like, I felt like I wasn't attracted to his personality per se, but I was like, he's going to take care of me. Yeah, I'm not going to be in these situations that I've been in. You know what I mean? So we had sex one time, got pregnant.
That's all it'll do you.
It only takes one time. Seriously.
For anything.
For anything. I think about all the other boys, every other boy that I could have had sex with, or that I did have sex with, if I would have gotten pregnant by, which there wasn't a lot, but still, the less than a handful of boys that I slept with, if I would have gotten pregnant by any of them, it probably would have been okay. You know what I mean? It probably would have been a whole different life for me. But I got pregnant by this one.
That's not what was planned for you.
No, that's not the contract I made when I came to this earth.
Sorry.
Sorry. Me and the 4 kids, we had this contract, and we needed that baby daddy, and here we are.
That's
so, so that kind of started that whole life of just trying to have kids and be the perfect wife and have the controlling husband, and I'm not going to say I was a peach. I mean, I was young. I got pregnant at 17. Had him at 18. We do need that ice water. Where's that flash dance? So you're in the chair now. Chris, get that ice water. Do the ice water.
Sorry.
When he hits you, will you pose? You know the flash dance pose with the ice water?
That's good posing.
No.
You don't know it?
What?
What's the flash dance pose with the ice water?
You go like the water comes and then she goes,
Yeah, she goes.
throws her hair back, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you gotta like, she straws out. Yeah, kind of opens her legs a little bit. Yeah, you gotta be sexy though.
There you go.
It's supposed to be sexy, Leif.
That was like a flash dance abduction.
Sorry, my underwear is like right up
Oh
my
man.
cooter cat right now.
Oh man.
So
That damn cooter cat, it causes trouble sometimes. I tell you
Jesus.
what.
I've never seen one in person.
Were you birthed out of one, or
I
were you
was
C-section?
C-section,
Yeah,
so
you're
I've
here. That's
never
right. We've talked
seen-
about this. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
What do they call that though? They call that there's
Platinum star.
yeah, platinum star. Yeah. Yep. No badge in this history.
Never.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ew, gross.
I need to take him to get some chicken wings.
Why? Do I need to get chicken wings?
They'll tell you.
He's referencing strippers.
Stripper. Oh,
And those kitty cats are out there.
my friends took me there one time.
Oh, you did? Okay, so you've seen a cooter cat.
She.
No.
No, I can't. Oh.
Can you imagine yourself sitting there trying to eat wings?
No, I didn't eat that night. I did not eat that night.
Probably for the good 3 nights, huh?
It was my birthday night, and somebody,
What?
my coworkers took me out after work, and I was like, I don't really want to go to a straight one, you know, like take me to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let me see some boys, men,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Let me clarify.
Yeah. I love how you look at the microphone.
Like
Listen,
it's looking back at me.
listen, microphone. We're gonna clarify this.
Yeah.
Camera's over here.
Yeah, there it is. How you doing? Yeah. Okay, back to you.
Okay, back to me. Okay, yeah. Anyways, it wasn't all bad with my husband. There are definitely some good memories. I got 4 beautiful, perfect children from it, but I am so thankful to be away from it.
Yeah.
I had insomnia. I got 3 autoimmune diseases in that relationship, and I walked away with nothing
Yeah.
but 4 kids. Half the equity of the house and my personal belongings. I do want to clarify just in case he tries to come after me.
Period.
But half the equity of the house, I had made $81,000 in real estate that year that we dumped into that house. So I got $85,000 back, but I dumped 81 into it.
Yeah, like it's.
I could have had $160,000, you know. I
Right.
didn't go after his retirement or anything like that, you know. I didn't, the 401k, I didn't touch anything like that. I just wanted to get out, get on my own, and
Right.
get it going, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile home Sarah on her little 1.5 acres.
Yeah, but you're free. Like, you have your freedom.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
Yes, it is priceless. You cannot pay for peace. I'm
Yeah.
serious. There's no price for peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it is, yeah. The very first night that I slept away from him, physically away from him, that was when I first moved out of the house. I took our camp trailer and I was living in Elko. I was like by myself at a campground in Elko.
Elko, Georgia.
Yes.
Oh my God. You were roughing it.
She was raw dogging
She was
it.
raw dogging it.
But you know what?
Elko. I'm sorry.
No, process it, because like this is what's. I wish more. What I wish for
I
everybody.
love my time in Elko.
Yeah.
I know, but like that's because you're a country girl. You know. I'm so glad that you're out.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm in Kathleen. I don't know if it's much better.
It's much better. Yeah, it's much better, Sarah. I promise you. Good job, friend.
Good job, friend.
But what I wish for everybody is if you have friends, especially friends you've been like friends with for a while, like ask them their story, because you think you know, but you don't know.
You really don't know. Yeah, I know. Which I had this idea that I want to talk about for our next birth, because we know we're doing this whole like Sarah, share your story, because people want to know, and it's my birthday, so you get to be here in September.
Oh.
Well, be ready.
I don't know if it applies both ways.
It definitely applies both ways.
Lord.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm pioneering it for you.
Yeah, you are. That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
And you were thumbing it before me. You
I'm
were
thumbing it. I'm
making away.
I'm digging the trenches and hammering the forks.
Yes.
Out in the wilderness of Alco.
Every time y'all say thumbing it, it reminds me of that Lil Wayne song. Put my finger in it, like thumbing her butt, or whatever.
Of course you would.
Smell it, make you vomit.
Sometimes life be like that. You end up in Elko.
So wait, was it putting the thumb up the butt or smelling it that makes you end up in Elko?
Smelling it.
When you smell your own shit, you end up in.
Well, it's not your own. It's the person who's thumb your steak.
Clearly, we have raw dogs. Today's episode.
The name of it, Raw Dog.
Yeah.
It is some sort of form of raw dog, which should be the name of the diet.
It's unbridled.
It is Unbridled.
Yeah.
So I took my 85,000. God is good. My kid wanted to go to Veterans High School. I thought there was no way I can afford a house in the Veterans School District because that's kind of like a ritzier school district, but I was able to pay $100,000 for my little plot of land, and here I am
Yeah.
painting my mobile home
Hey. it's
on my
great.
birthday weekend.
That's right.
Period, girly.
Yeah, yeah.
Hair flip.
Hair flip.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it. Is there anything else I didn't share?
Do you feel like you've healed a lot since now that you've left that unhealthy relationship?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a Gemini and I have ADHD. So, I mean, right there you have like many, many versions of Sarah, but there have been many versions of Sarah. You know what I mean? So, when I first started out, I just like hung out by myself all the time in my little trailer. Like, I slept a lot when I first got out of that relationship. Speaking of sleeping,
Sorry.
it's your work time. What are you yawning for?
Because I've been up all day. But like when I was reading, like whenever you were finally out of situations like that,
Yeah,
like your body just really wants to rest.
it's
And
true.
So like you gotta let your body do
Mhm. Yeah,
it. You know.
yeah, that's what I did. I spent like the very first, like, I want to say, because I moved out on my own in January. Well, it was like February when I was actually physically out in Elko. And then I bought my place in August. So from February to August, I slept so much. I mean, I slept so much. I really wasn't going out and doing anything. I was just like working and sleeping. But I had just bought this business. You know, I was in the process of buying Spa 22 when the marriage started to go down. You know, when he got physical with me the last time was when we were like already in an agreement to buy this place. And so we were just like hashing out all the details. So we bought it, and there was the time when we were like trying to work on our marriage. I had told him he had to quit drinking. And I said I was going to give him 6 months. He had to quit drinking. And it was shaky, you know what I mean? Because it was like we were trying to work out together because he was like, work out with me. I did all this research. Like, this was like, I used to work out when I was younger, and I hadn't since we've been moving all over creation, you know?
Yeah.
And, but before I ran and I did like HIIT and I did P90X, and I really didn't like the way my body was with it. And then I had this thyroid issue, and I was like trying to figure out how to balance that out. So I did all this research and I kind of created my own little workout regime that I love, and it's the only way. I'm gonna slap you. Wake up, Leif. Wake up.
Didn't even open my mouth that time, Mom.
Remember Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, we need Dr. Pepper ASAP.
In Leif's defense, he does work nights, so
Yeah,
yeah.
he
My
does.
schedule is always messed
It's like pretty jacked up. Yeah. No, you're
I'm
good. I'm
listening,
just giving
though.
you I'm just teasing you. I'm just busting your balls, baby.
Be careful.
Oh my goodness. Okay, where was I?
Oh, P90X and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
buddy.
So we were working out. We were doing that whole thing. I definitely saw the writing on the wall. I knew it wasn't gonna like work out. So I was just pretty much letting him work out his emotions and like distancing myself during that time. And I moved out physically to Elko, lived there. Okay, I'm all over the place. All this yawning you're doing, I'm like, can't decide where I should pick up on that. Lizard.
Shame.
Oh my goodness. So the different Sarahs, yes. And then I would go out, like, I started going out with some friends. I'd never really gone to bars before, and I would get so freaking drunk at the bar, and I would like dance at every bar here where nobody else was dancing to depressing music, because that's all they play in these towns with these bars.
Zombie. Somewhere
It was
that I'm not at right now. As a reminder.
5 seconds of that. You want to get us flagged.
No, we good.
I'm done. That's all I know.
That's all you need.
And then I met Ren, which I actually met Ren the day I physically moved out away from my ex.
We didn't know that though. I didn't know that at the time when we met.
We've talked about it before in other podcasts, but she had a cancellation. I ended up on her table, cried on her table, and she just like felt pity for this little delicate
No,
flower.
I did not
and
feel
she
pity.
Was like,
Pity was never an emotion that crossed my subconscious desktop ever. It really was a very powerful thing where I felt like you were locked up.
yeah.
And I try not to get emotional talking about it, but we did a little touch therapy and a little bit of acupressure to kind of help her unlock that part of herself. Not so that you would let it all out, but just to give you the opportunity to sort of release it in a way that you could kind of let go and kind of go throughout the next few days processing it.
Yeah.
Really.
And we didn't even really become close immediately during that time because we didn't get close until Vegas,
Yeah.
which was 2024, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we
So
finally
it
got
was like
to
a year and a half later when we
Yeah.
had, Mayor of Naked Town, Naked Spa, bonding moments.
Which you can hear about in our archive.
Yeah.
I remember listening to that one. That
Yeah.
one was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, it's tricky too because with what we do for a living, one of the big segments in school is professionalism.
Yeah.
Big time. And then you have somebody on your table, they're in a vulnerable position. So you are very professional. And then in those few times that Sarah and I were together, we were both business owners. We were very professional. We were trying not to like cross too many lines, and then we went to Vegas together and we're like, whee!
Yeah.
and like at some point we finally kind of let those guards down.
That was like, we went to the spa and they were like, okay, clothing optional. And
Yeah.
we were like, all right,
Well,
guess we're
guess
doing
we're
this.
doing
You know what I
it,
mean? Because
yeah.
the hot girl was like, jump on in, the
Yeah.
water's warm.
Come on in.
Yeah, so we were like, all right, I guess we're doing this. So then from then on, it was just like, there were no boundaries, you know what I mean? It's like, we would just change in front of each other, go to the bathroom in front of each other, you know what I mean? It's like, we'd already seen it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like we did this life together before at some
Yeah.
point.
Right.
That was the best trip ever.
I know. We need to do it
really
again.
was. We had so much fun. Yeah, so then here we are.
Oh yeah.
Here we are. Now Sarah is in her homestead phase, her homestead era.
John boy?
Yeah, John Boy. I just want to get back out into the country, chase some lizards again.
As long as you don't become a lot lizard, we're good.
I think about that all the time. I didn't even know what a lot lizard was until recently. So every time I'm like at a gas station where there's like the big trucks, and every single time one will whistle at me. And I like kind of laugh to myself like, oh, well, I'm not a lot lizard. So
Right.
good luck, boys.
Yep.
Good luck, boys. All right, so that's it. That's where we're at. Any questions from the class? Anybody? Are we done?
I'm just really
Yeah.
proud of you. I'm proud of you
Yeah.
for speaking your truth and sharing it. And I know that there are probably other people listening that have been in your situation or maybe even are still in that situation.
Yeah.
And it's
I mean, and these are topics. I mean, we did go over like relationship abuse. You know, I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but I hate how everything's so non-political right now. You know, and I mean, you got to keep everything like.
everything's so censored.
Yeah.
But it's tricky because I feel like, and it's of course it's my opinion, which maybe is frivolous to share. I feel like in situations like that, you are so isolated and alone. So sometimes your only beam of hope may be hearing somebody talking about it.
Well, and that's been like my big thing. You know, like I dropped the R word. You know, connected to SA, like it's nothing, and people are like shocked that I do. But I'm like, I had to learn to own that word because if not, that word owned me. So I really don't like the fact that the culture in society right now is like trying to take the words away from us. You know what I mean? Like, no, I want to be like, I was physically and emotionally abused by my husband. I want to use those words because of the fact that I'm giving my power away when I use all these other little words. You know what I mean? And that's like psychology 101. I mean, that's like one of the very first things they teach you in like child psychology. Like, it's like, you should teach your kids the proper body parts, you know what I mean? Because there's less chances of your child having something like that happen because it's threatening to a person who's the attacker when you're like, don't touch my, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah, and not letting your kid like hug anybody.
Yeah.
Like, and part of like teachers' roles is to not allow kids to touch, like go up and hug you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, letting them have their autonomy early.
yeah, like this
Yeah.
is for your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big point.
I'm like 50-50 about that though, because I feel like we're in the touch industry, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of power in touch. So like when I became born again, me and my soul sister would go out in like Skid Row and like the worst places of every city, and we would like go feed the homeless or, you know, talk to prostitutes and stuff like that. You know, we kind of had like that whole mission. And I hugged every single one of them because I believe that there's like power in touching, you know what I mean? And I feel like, unfortunately, society is like taking that away. It's like there's such a huge difference between just hugging somebody and then somebody touching you inappropriately, you know what I mean? So I don't want that part to be taken away, you know what I mean? And I feel like children should be just taught the difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like taught the difference, you know, just, and, but I do think that there's power in words. So I hate this new societal thing where we're not allowed to call it, you know, like, you know, they unalive and, you know, it's like, no, these are real issues, you know what I mean? And I feel like they should, the real words need to be said because we need to address the real situation, you know what I mean? And like I said, I drop the R word all the time because for me, it feels like I have power when I say it. You know what I mean? I'm taking that word back. I'm making it mine. I'm not letting that word rule me. So, and that's kind of how I feel. I mean, when I was in the marriage, I remember the very first time my ex laid hands on me. And he never really like the very first time he punched me was the last time. Okay. All the other times it was like pushing, shoving, slamming your head, breaking shower doors over, you know, like, you know, choking, that kind of stuff. It was not like the physical punch, you know, but when I was going through all those things, it's like, it's the same thing when I had the R word happen. In my hometown, there was a girl who went up to the mountains with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend got this great idea to have him and his buddies like gang R her. And they sodomized her, they destroyed her. And they basically got a slap on the wrist. And the judge was like, well, you put yourself in that position. You went up into the mountains.
Jeez Louise.
You know? And so when it happened to me, it was like hard to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it was like, oh, well, now I'm that statistic. You know what I mean? I had alcohol for the first time. You know what I mean? And I had gone to the park. You know what I mean? I thought I was being protected by a family member, and I wasn't. You know, really, now that I look back at it, I think he was just trying to get me away from the crowd so he could take advantage, you know? And then like this, when I was going through what I was going through with my husband at the time, you know, those were just like conversations and topics that we just don't, I know. Can you hear her snoring on?
Telling the serious
Sweet
stories. It's like
baby.
snoring.
she's all boring.
She was the one that was yawning first, and then it just got me.
Yeah, it was all her fault,
It's-
huh? Yeah.
Hers
So
the
are you
one
gonna
asleep now?
Yeah, yeah. Are you gonna start snoring here soon?
Uh-huh.
We'll look over. He'll be like. Anyways, when I was going through all that stuff with my ex, people weren't talking about it. Women weren't allowed to talk about it, really.
That's
you know
like
what
what
I
we were
mean?
going back to with the feminine thing earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a conversation that we were like really allowed to have. But I got to tell you what, it's never okay. It is never okay. And emotional abuse is not okay either.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like I waited 25 years for him to actually physically punch me, for me to be like, oh, well, that's not okay. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Now I have an excuse to get out. You know what I mean? When all of it wasn't okay in the past. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? And I don't want to make him out to be a bad guy. He unfortunately has childhood trauma that he hasn't healed from, doesn't know how to heal from. He has great qualities. It's just that he likes to blind them by his alcoholism. You know what I mean? And so you don't get to see his great qualities as much because of the fact that he's consumed by his childhood trauma,
Right.
you know? So word of the wise, heal your childhood trauma.
Yes.
Amen.
And if someone comes to you, as you did, asking for advice, you know, if someone younger or a friend or someone that maybe is like you've met a few times, they come to you and they open up to you, like really listen and receive and
Yeah.
just really listen. I mean, you gotta think about a situation you were in where someone you trusted who was supposed to be looking out for you and listening to what you're saying and giving you advice and helping you, how quickly they turned it back on
Yeah.
you, and that's
Right.
not okay.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people like will be like, oh, I feel bad that you went through all that and stuff like that. And I mean, when you're going through that, it's tough. But I got to tell you now, looking back, I cannot tell you how many women I've had on my table in that situation, and I'm helping them
Absolutely.
in their situation, or even men. I've helped even men get out of that situation now. You know what I mean? And I'm very sensitive to it, and I can kind of see the writing on the wall when others can't, you know? And the same thing about, you know, my childhood, you know, losing my virginity the way I did. It's like it gave me an opportunity to kind of gauge, you know what I mean? Like when somebody is in a situation, like I'm very sensitive to when I know, and I had a client who was underage, and, you know, her stepdad was doing things to her, and I knew something was going on. You know what I mean? I can feel it. I could just sense it. Like my body's so sensitive to all those things now. You know what I mean? So I feel like in some way, and it is biblical, you know, it says anything bad turns around to God's glory. You know what I mean? So he's going to use anything we go through that's bad, and he's going to turn it into something beautiful and good. You know what I mean? And that's what I look at all of everything that I've ever gone through is like, it's just an opportunity now to help others. You know what I mean? And make you stronger and make you, I mean, I look at some people who haven't gone through some of these things and I'm like, you little weep. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I mainly said that because I knew I was going to get a great reaction from you.
You woke up Sadie, she was like,
Bless her heart. Oh, good baby.
Poor thing.
I know.
She's like done nothing but sleep all night and all day.
And go home and sleep again.
And go home and sleep some more.
And eat.
Yeah, and eat.
Look at them TVs.
Mom cooks
Oh
for
my
her,
God.
so she's eating like,
Look at that mouth, those lips.
she's like gotten in this thing now where she sleeps on like the extra pillow. So she's like all propped up on her extra pillow on my bed. So she's the little
Those
princess in the pea.
Those cheeks.
Aren't they the cutest things in the world?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those little lips. You're like, oh, you're so cute.
And they just like lift up.
She's like, Uncle Leif.
Yeah, Uncle Leif.
Aw."
But she don't mind it too bad, you know. She just chilling.
She's all speak for yourself.
You sweet girl. Okay.
Yeah. Are we over it now?
No.
No. How do you ever get over that face,
Right.
huh? I know. It's just so cute.
Gorgeous. I'll give you a facial.
She says, snort, snort.
You get facials from your mama. She massage your head.
She gets lots of head massages, but I take her to the spa, little doggy spa, and she gets to. I take her and I don't take my big old white guardians. So then when her and like Havana come, especially her though, Sadie comes walking in, she's like, yeah, that's right. Look at me, I'm the queen. Nobody can touch me. Like people try to sniff her, she growls at them.
Right.
Oh my goodness. And now I'm the owner of Spa 22.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter works here.
Right.
Right.
I've made some of the best friends.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ren brought you into my
I
life.
know. Yeah.
And I'm so thankful.
I'm so grateful too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because y'all are like the community
Mm-hmm.
that I needed and the people that I needed.
Yeah.
And like, we all kind of bring in our own
Mm-hmm.
little things.
Yeah, I mean, when I first met you, you were kind of going through the trenches, sleeping
Yeah.
in mold and.
Yeah. Like, in a shed, girl.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was wild.
I know. I know.
Now I'm in a loft again.
Yeah, now you're in your little fancy loft up in Macon.
Hardwood floors.
I need to come see you. I still haven't come seeing
You
it.
do.
Yeah, I want to come see it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
need to
really
like
do.
both come over and like maybe do like a trade off or something, like all trade off and do a day together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get you on my table.
yeah. Or at least just go up there and hang out.
Yeah.
and
That'd be awesome.
Go out to dinner and or make Leif cook for us.
Yeah.
I can throw down in the kitchen.
I know
Let's
you
just
can.
sit. I'm gonna
Let's
go home
do
and
it.
cook steaks tonight, maybe.
Let's get on the
You know
books.
what? You are gonna make some man a great wife.
Right.
I know.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Be good.
I text you every hot guy I see. I'm like,
Which is like very rare.
A single man who
Well,
works so hard. He
we-
loves his dogs.
we
and
don't
never
see a lot
stops.
around here. and I forget that you like country boys like me. I forget about that. So I'm always looking for these preppy dudes for you, and I forget you just like yourself a good old rugged
They don't
country
even
boy.
have to look. They
Cute?
need to look mediocre.
Yeah.
At least minimum.
Are you like me too? You just like the personality, huh?
No, I've seen your ex-husband.
Oh. No, bitch, I don't go that far.
I'm sorry. I no.
We made beautiful babies, though.
You did.
Yeah.
You know, that's typically how where they say like a pretty person and an ugly person is gonna make pretty babies.
Ren is like losing her shit.
Am I right or am I wrong?
But I'm the pretty one, right?
Never had babies.
Yeah, no, clearly. Man looks like a thumb. Talking about thumbs.
No, that was another guy.
No, I saw him. He looked like a thumb too.
Oh, God, I'm capering again. Makeup.
And me and peel my grapes.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, you cracked me up. I love you so
Okay.
much.
Girl. Every time.
I was 17.
Yeah,
Okay,
you needed
dude.
to experiment a little bit more.
Well, here's the thing. I had some beautiful young men in my life. I mean, beautiful. They were beautiful. But this sounds so like narcissistic, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Say it.
I really didn't like them taking longer than me in the bathroom and then like them being like, I felt like they were prettier than me. Like I always felt like I had to compete, you know what I mean? Like, hell no, I want to be like the pretty one on the arm. You know what I mean? I don't want to like, oh, look
you
at
both can be pretty. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I know. But some of the gorgeous guys that I dated, I felt like I was competing for attention. I don't know. It sounds so weird.
Against themselves. With who? Against who?
I don't know. Yes, against
They're-
themselves. Yes.
And then you realize what self-care is. And
They were just in the self-care before it was popular.
Yeah.
you know, they were practicing good habits.
So then I was like, you know what?
But you were dating at like so
Young.
Yeah.
young.
And we were in a very small mountain town, so it wasn't like the pool was very big. You know what I mean?
It's weird
So-
because like I didn't date until I was like 25. Like actually date.
No, I had boyfriends in kindergarten. I was thinking about that. I'm telling you, I loved boys. I loved boys, and the boys have always loved
Loved
me.
you.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
mean,
you.
I
'Cause
just
you're beautiful inside and out.
I don't think it's like a beauty thing. I just think that like my personality, you know, is like a lot of fun to be with, and so then
Yeah.
it like, catches people's attention. You know what I mean? Men and women.
Yeah.
So I always just like had friends. You know what I mean? But in kindergarten I had a boyfriend. His name was Eric.
You still remember him?
Yes.
Cute.
Yeah, he was my boyfriend, man. His parents owned Old Town Pizza, which is still my favorite pizza. And I don't know his last name though. So Eric, I'm single. Just I don't know anything about him.
Eric.
Misconnections.
Do you know Sarah?
From kindergarten.
From kindergarten. We were
Pumpkin
requesting
Elementary.
Google Spa 22.
Yeah.
Old Town Pizza.
Old
That's
Town
the
Pizza.
keyword.
Old Town Pizza is the keyword. Yeah, no, I have always, and in junior high, I had so many boyfriends. I actually had a log because it was like every 2 days.
Whoa.
A log.
I logged them.
I love how organized you were.
I know, it's
Such a
great.
young age.
I
Like
was, yeah. In my
spreadsheets?
planner,
Yeah.
in my planner, it was like dating Sean. Broke up with Sean. He tried to kiss me. I'm not touching it. Dating Michael. Broke up with Michael. He tried to hold my hand. We're not doing any of that.
Okay, but that's like me. But that's like me in my normal dating. He texts me before 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you know what? I'm still like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I love boys, but I mean, if you're going to be in my energy and my aura, I am so picky.
Yeah.
I don't let anybody in. You know what I mean? And that was the whole thing with it being like a virgin for so long. I mean, there was like the good part of me, like, oh, I gotta be a good girl. But also it was just like, ugh, I don't know if I like this guy enough to be in my energy like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm still like that, being single, you know? I guess it's like, what is it? Like the unpopular beliefs. I'm still like that. I'm still like, a guy will catch my attention and then I'm like, ew, gross.
Ew, gross.
Ew, gross. Yuck. Get away.
Right.
Forget I
Blocked.
exist. No, I don't block anybody. I like to be friends with everybody, but I'm like, ew. I mean, I didn't like how he was like that. I don't like how he looked. Well, I don't like the way his nose looks. You know, I mean, I just will find something.
And that's why you have friends now that would be like, that's not really
a big deal.
a big deal.
Yeah. Sarah, get your life together.
Yeah. Priorities.
Priority. Do you want to be single the rest of your life?
Right.
Yeah, like get your life together.
Do you want to? Yeah. No, that's.
You're just like me though.
I'm just like you, and I am worried for myself. Okay.
It's gonna be me and you, Leif.
It's gonna be me and you.
one show, Grace and what was it?
Grace and Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
Yeah.
We're gonna be Will and Grace.
Leif and Sarah. Sarah and Leif. Lynn and Chris come over to the house. We do double dates.
And then in the morning, as our men are doing the walk of shame out, we'll be like, really?
Really?
Really, you brought him home?
That one again?
Not only once,
But twice?
twice?
What do you mean twice?
how
It's
good
the
were those-
fifth time.
After what happened last time?
How good are those whiskey goggles?
I don't really have whiskey goggles.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, no.
Me neither.
Yeah, I am very straight and narrow
I'm actually more laughing
on the liquor. No,
At Leaf? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just kidding. I fell in love with a man with no license.
Yeah,
Yuck!
I know.
Anyways,
With no license
no license, babe.
to drive?
Suspended.
That's okay. You can get that
I
back.
know, that's what I said.
So fall back in love with him.
No, he's an asshole.
Oh,
Anyways.
okay, yeah.
That falls under the whiskey goggles.
Whiskey goggle, yeah.
Whiskey
Yeah, that's what
I
I
was
was.
laughing at Lee, not you.
Oh, I was like, what is he? What are we referencing here? I've never.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I was like, I haven't had any whiskey goggles on. Thought guys were super hot at night, and then take them home and be like, ooh, yuck. That hasn't happened.
No.
Ew, yuck.
Ew, yuck!
You wake up just like that.
Ew, yuck.
Get out of my bed.
Yeah. Oh my
Get out
goodness.
immediately.
Brent's done that for 19 years every morning.
No, it's fine.
At night, she's like, she takes some whiskey and then she's like, oh, you're so cute. I love you so much.
I don't blame her.
In the morning, she's like, ew.
Every morning.
You're still here?
my
It's
God.
like a leech. Can't get rid of them. All right, guys. Anything else? Are we done?
Anyone need to plug anything? Anything like that?
We just have the Healthy Hustle.
Hustle.
I mean,
Yeah.
Spa 22. We will plug Spa 22 since this is my conversation because we'll do yours, your little spa during your time.
Yeah.
Like we did Leafs during his time.
Yeah.
Yep. Sadie, the spa pup, the official Unbridled Thoughts mascot. We thought it was going to be Havani, but here we go. We got Sadie.
She's being such a good girl.
She is.
Girl.
Like, so sweet.
She is.
She's just a cuddle bug.
She really is.
I can't wait to go home and cuddle mine.
And with that being said, that's a wrap.